I heard somewhere that if you record yourself speaking for 10 minutes in 30 days, you'll see how your public speaking will improve. Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and welcome to my channel. I didn't grow up reading if it wasn't school related. And since 2017, when I downloaded Wattpad, I've been reading a bunch of books. And last year was the first time when I bought my first book. So, because I'm so interested in reading more books, especially physical books, I said, why not record myself, giving my opinions and thoughts because I love to do it. I read books, I'll be like screaming, saying stuff out loud by myself. I said, like, wow, I do this without a camera recording me. Why not take advantage of it and then put it online, like a venting space? I didn't read a lot of single books. It was more of series, especially on Wattpad, and those that I tried in ebook format was also series. But I count those series, like each book in each series would be like over, I don't know, like 100 books since 2017. So it's a lot. And now I have like another list of what I think it's 85, 8 something books to read. And in I think it was last month, I bought two series that I want to try. It is I forgot the name. Oh yeah, the Twisted series has like 4 books, and the Kingdom of the Wicked. I saw a lot of good comments about it on TikTok, so I wanted to try. I'll start reading those like in a few days. It's just arrived, so I'm like, but I'm excited because this is like it will be the first series that I'm reading with physical books because I always did it like with ebook format. I don't talk with a lot of people about how they read and even the reason they read. So I was like, oh, with a YouTube channel, like I can do book reviews and then ask people for their suggestions and also opinions about certain books. And I think it would be like, it would be really cool, you know? It's like you read something and your friends and acquaintance, they're not reading the same thing as you, the same moment. They don't have the same book interests. Oh, they don't have the same book interests. And it's like, oh, I think I can find people that have the same tastes as me. So this is like this is also another reason why this is also another reason why I wanted to record this and put it online to join the BookTube. I never tried a lot of different genres if it's not romance. I think I read some of like mafia stuffs on Wattpad and one more fantasy as well, but the majority of it was like friendly uh, romance and also contract relationships. And now I want to try more things like dark romance. I never did that. I never read it. And it's like, I know I'm the type of person that it's a little against about dark romance and control stuff, but I want to try different things and also learn how to distinguish and uh, separate reality for fiction and what it can pattern in real life and what it cannot. So I do want to try different things. I would love suggestions of different books with different genres for me to try to read and see what I will find like what will, what will be my opinion and my if I like it or not at the end. I read books like I start a book, like I said, not just a book, like a series. And I read the first book and then I'm just too obsessed. I read the second one and because of college or something else, or I'm just not in the mood, I stop reading. And I give a break of 2 months, six, some like a year. And when I get back, I read the whole series again, like I did with Shatter Me one. It has like 10 books. And I read like the first time in Portuguese. And then I stopped. I didn't finish. I didn't finish it. I think I read like five of the books or four. And then I stopped. Almost a year later, I started it again in English. And I stopped for like a few months. And then recently, I started I started it again during the summer and I finished it. Thank God. I read the whole thing, like 10 books, one after the other. And I was like, okay, now it's done. But I tend to do this a lot with books. I don't want to do it anymore because when you read one thing and then you stop, you kind of forget. And all the emotion, all the excitement that you had before, it frees. So it's like, oh, I forgot everything. Even if you didn't forget it, it's just that excitement that you had before. You have to read the whole thing again for everything to make sense, for you not to feel that cold energy that you like. It's just not it. So I was like, okay, now I want to try to do different things. And there's one thing that I would like to know how other people read books, like series. It's like, do they read it one after the other? Or you read the first book and then you stop, you give like a break, and then you wait to read the second one later. Or you just read the first book, read some other book, and then come back to that series. Because I do it one after the other. I think if all the books are released, it makes sense to read one after the other. But I don't know how other people do it. And I would like to know if they don't do the same way I do it, what I think is the right way to do it, why they do it, and how it makes sense in their head. Because in mine is like, if I'm reading a series and I start another one, I'll probably start another one and not finish the whole, like those two series that I started before. I want my channel to be a place where I show who I am and also not just my emotions, but my point of views and my opinions and the reason behind it. But I also want it to be a place where I try different things. I learn a lot of things that I don't know and even get better and what I know. I have a lot of expectations. I think I'll take a lot from this process, this new journey, and also test myself to see if I can be consistent with stuff because I tend to stop when I get bored. My mood is something that I don't know how to explain. Sometimes I'm too excited and suddenly like I don't give a damn about anything. I'll stop. So I want to challenge myself somehow and to see what I'm capable of and I'm not. And learn new stuffs. And I think books, it's a really good way to do it. If I catch your attention, I would love if you subscribe to my channel and follow me in this new journey. And also to those questions that I did before, I would love to see your point of view. And when you started reading, what more book suggestions if you have to. And I almost forgot. Um, Between those two series that I said, the Twisted one and the Kingdom of the Wicked one, I would love a suggestion of which one I should try first, bearing in mind that I will read one after the other. Like, I'll read, let's say the first series to read will be the Twisted one. I'll read the 4 books, one after the other, and do those reviews of each of the books. And then follow up to the next series, reading one after the other. And the Kingdom of the Wicked one has 3 books. I hope you'll be here for the second video that it will probably be a book review. I read a book recently called okay, now I forgot the name. Black Ties and White Lies. It's a romance, like relationship contract romance book. It's really interesting. It has good things in it. And I think I have like good points, good and bad points about the book. So thank you.